to double boil. I'll put it on a metal steel like this and put it on on a big pot with water on top of the fire. That's what we're going to do here. So I'm going to melt this chocolate I'm going to use for the chocolate cage. I hope you understand. The chocolate comes like this, solid. I'm going to melt it. Chocolate comes like this. It comes in bars, so I'm going to melt it now. While that one is melting, I'll do this one. On top of the gas. So for this, we are going to burn away our cake. We're using this medium to wish Prissy a happy birthday. So we can sing for her. Happy birthday to you. Can we sing for her? Happy birthday in advance. Maybe the Bible says we should pray our way ahead. We want to pray for her ahead. So we're going to sing together. Then we'll burn away our cake. Let's go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
That lighter, bring it to.
Cameraman, they say you should please zoom it. That you okay, sorry. Happy birthday
To you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
A picture is showing inside. Yes.
What is left inside is a picture. The wafer paper will burn off. But the wafer paper is carrying the message for the cake. It can carry any message. Are we good to go? Do we understand? Any question? Thank you.
Any question? Ask question now. You have the opportunity.
Please come and show them. Show them how it's done.
Yes.
Let's take it
Show
back.
them.
Yes. You show them.
Show them the seed.
Keep talking.
So, let's proceed. So, as I was saying, the economy is not smiling. So, when a client is telling you, I want something that will wow me, please, I don't have money, my budget is 20,000 naira, and you will be angry. No, that's why we are here, to learn and to relearn. Little cakes like this, you can see there's not much design. It all depends on you if you want to add your gold balls, your roses, maybe fan, any other thing. But you see the wow effect of this cake. So imagine you are baking this kind of a cake for a customer and they burn the wafer paper away and their picture is inside looking beautiful. For example, you have a picture inside that says, happy birthday daddy, happy birthday mommy, or maybe the cartoon character of that baby. It was them. So please, we know the economy is not smiling, but at least let's try to retain our customers. Don't drive away your customers. Don't tell them, I know they do cake of 30,000. Go find they do cake of 30,000. No. Tell them to bring it. Yes. If you bake cake, if you have cakes at home that you bake, somebody is giving you a job. You don't just because of that job to own your oven. You don't because of that job to own your oven. What I normally advise people to do and what I do that is working for me, I bake extra because I know I will get order. And when I get order, you heard when Mama Angelic was saying that I used to make noise. Yes, you see my business. This is the business that pays my bills. So I used to carry it on top of my head. I used to look like a mad person on social media. But if I don't post, I don't have how much. I've not posted since morning now because I'm here. I came from Benin. But let me just post now and say we are available. Let me just post anything, cake, chops, anything. Somebody must ask, this one fine, no. This place where you just arrange now, like how much? Is that how much that is giving me strength? So I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. That even if they are not buying that moment, but the fact that somebody already have you in mind, that okay, so person does this job, it's a plus for you. So somebody came, two persons has talked about social media. That's the Mama She. The Mama She that came with the other man that came before Mama She to explain to us the effect of social media. So you that already know that you have extra cakes in your fridge that you want to sell. And you know that cake, some people's cake, when it's 3 days, after 3 days, it will not be nice. You are there to market it. Tell them in your WhatsApp status that you have ready to go cakes. Tell them, I have ready to go cakes. You can even tell them you are doing promo. You are not doing any promo. Tell them you are doing 20% discount. Which discount? Write it like that you are giving 20% discount. You already know that cake you have that's available is 25,000. Tell them the cake is supposed to be 30,000. Because you are doing a discount, you are giving them for 25,000. Then what can you ask? Come ask you. Then are they the owner of your business? You put it fastest finger. Fastest finger. Celebrate somebody. Today is another day to celebrate somebody. Today is another day to buy from me. Mama, are you ready? Yeah. Okay.
So we have our chocolate melted. It's melted. I'll allow it to cool a little. I'll pour into our piping bag. For this method, we need our baking sheets, or we get acetate paper. Acetate is gotten from my info as acetate sheets. That transparent sheet, you can use it for this method. But because this is readily available, they sell acetate in baking shops. This is always available for bakers, so we'll go with this. I'm going to pour this into a piping bag. Then work on this cake. Please, may we not wait for expensive cakes at all times. Wedding cakes must not come at all times. Some people say, I wait for wedding cake. Oh. Please be doing small cakes like this with exceptional tips. They will come for you. Sometimes in a week, you have like 5 birthday cakes. If you look at what you are getting from there, it's enough to carry you for the week. We're going to pour this into a piping bag. When I'm done with this, the balanced chocolate in this bag, you can re-solidify it and keep it for another use. Do you understand? You don't throw anything away. Should be expensive for this side too. In Benin, that pack is 10,000 naira, excluding your transport fare to the shop. So I'm going to put a very tiny hole on the piping bag. Victor, please come. Hold it for me. Yeah, use one hand to hold the side too. I'm going to cut you. Don't let it fall. Don't let that side go. Don't put it. Cut. Yeah. Just get a size that will cover the cake, that will cover your cake for the baking sheets. I'm going to do a zigzag design. Just keep running zigzagly. Do fine zigzag with your chocolates. Are we following? I did this for my birthday last month, and they licked everything. Nothing was remaining. So there's so many ways you want your clients. They must not pay for expensive cake. Just try and be affordable. There are some things they sell in the market that are not good for cakes. They will tell you they sell softener, they sell sweetener. I see some of our young girls buying those sweeteners and softeners. Please, if you study food chemistry, those things are not good for our health. They cause cancer. They are cancerous. Or when you bake cake, don't your children or your family eat from your cake. You want to kill them? So don't go for those substandard things they use for cake. If you are buying eggs, let the eggs be fresh. You are buying flour, let it be fresh too. When you have leftover flour, make sure it is covered and well kept from flies. Some people will just bake without sieving. You bake weevils into people's cake. A client was telling me that I stopped collecting cake from one baker because I saw stone inside the cake. I started defending the baker that it could be just a slight mistake. How can you see a big stone inside somebody's cake? It's an error. Maybe it was not sieved at all. So make sure you sieve your cakes. Anything that is sievable, please sieve. If you want fresh egg, go to a bakery that sells fresh eggs. Am I speaking our minds? If you go for fresh ingredients, your cake will stay 5 days, 7 days on the table without fridge, without preservation. But when you don't go for fresh things, some people, you go to some vendors, their flour you buy from them, you see weevils inside. That flour is not fresh. Go to a place that you know, if they open a bag within 2 days, a day is sold. Go to that shop and get your things. So I'm going to allow air to pass through this a little before I place on my cake. Sure, you know this thing is hot. So I'm going to allow air to just pass through a little. Then I'll run round my cake. The design will be there. I have said if you want to use baking sheets, get the size of your cake, the circumference. That's why we must get measuring tape as bakers. We must get tape rule. It's compulsory for bakers. Those little things, they matter. If not, I'm going to waste this chocolate. I'm going to waste my baking sheets. They're expensive. This baking sheet is 1,700 right there. I said I don't tire. I don't know. I won't come up for you. Let's sit down. I'm going to leave it still. Here, this cake is going for delivery in 2 hours' time. I'll start now. So I'm going to leave this for some time. While the next class is going on, I'll come and remove our baking sheets. We'll see the design on this cake.
Please clap for her. Clap for her. Until when they drink Coke, drop that Coke, clap for her. I say clap for her, it's not easy. And clap for yourself too. Are you enjoying yourselves? Agba bakers, if you know you are from Warri here, raise up your hand. Warri baker, how many? 1, 2, 3. Clap for yourselves. If you know you are from Abraka, raise up your hand. Abraka not get baker. I'm challenging you people. Somebody should go and open a baking shop. No, Agbo. If you know you are from Agbo, clap for yourself. Raise up your hand. If you know you are from Benin, stop playing. If you know you are a Benin City baker and you are here, clap for yourself. All the Benin City bakers, all my Benin City bakers. See, when you are good, you are good. We came with boss, and some people are still coming. See, in this industry, you have your friends. Everybody cannot be your friends. If you like, go and use your head to rub ground. It's you that know. Everybody cannot be your friends, and you cannot be a friend to everybody. You can only help people when they are in need. But you see that friends, everybody can be. But as a baker, I will advise you, make a meaningful friends. A friend that you will call, please, I need this, they will help you. A friend that you will call, please, I have problem with this, how can we solve it? The friend will tell you, I don't know who can help you. I can't help you, but I know who can help you. And secondly, let me tell you, don't take it as an advantage. Somebody is always helping you. Baker A is always helping Baker B. When Baker B need helps, Baker B will, I don't know, where did you get these tools from? I don't know. Where did you do this? I don't know. Please borrow me your this. I want to use it. Please borrow me your that. I want to use it. Shey Baker A will go and look for somebody else. That's it. It's not only in baking industry. It's all industry. When you find that person that your spirit match with, make friends with them. And as bakers, don't condemn your fellow bakers, because you don't know that baker you are condemning will be the one to help you tomorrow. Thank you. I'm Isedom Cakes from Benin.
Put your hands together for yourself. Clap for yourself. You want to say something?
When it's dry, you can just pipe at the middle, at the base like this, and deliver to your clients in a well packaged box. Thank you. I want to thank Lulu and Victor and my Isedom for accompanying me in this class. God bless you. Lulu is in Agbo, Victor is in Agbo. I want to thank my only niece too. God bless you, ma.
You know, get mind. He say me, you know, tank and make contact. You see tank. And they like women, they challenge person. As he say, no tank make contact for that stage. You just come down. You go meet an eye up to eye and say no level. You know, act like Benin person just now. You know, act like who they Benin. How about woman they threaten you when they Benin? You see they tell and say it. All right. Don't worry, when this thing dry, we'll open it. You want to say something? Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the host. If people like say, oh, nah. Put your hands together for the host. CEO Prissy Cakes. Bestie, calm down, Nana. You be host. She not be okay. Put your hands together for CEO Prissy Cakes. They don't still understand.
Thank you very much. I want to say a big thank you, Ma Emira. This woman, she has been there. Like, when I did my 5 years anniversary, she came all the way. 7 years, she came all the way. And this is our big 10, and she's still here. Please celebrate her. Celebrate her for me. Thank you very much for always supporting us. Thank you. When you call her for one thing, she's always there. She's ready to support. With this little token, I want to say thank you. Thank you very much, Ma. We celebrate you. Thank you.
You want snap post and mic? The contest is the MC. Please put your hands together for CEO Emirat Cakes. Put your hands together for her. Men are clap now. All right. DJ, hold on. Please, for those of us that are using this mic to talk with me, I don't know why my lips, they gum. It be like I say wet lip, they my mouth, but I no paint wet lip. Please, my lips, it don't wet. Like lip gloss don't for my mouth. Please. All right. CEO Polka.Cakes and Confectionery. Is she ready? Get ready. I say get ready. Say now you be MC. DJ Hola. I want to ask one question before she comes up. Please. During the course of the classes and the teaching, I was once lost. I was like, what are they doing? But when I observed, I saw you guys are enjoying it. So I want to, Mommy, you on grain, it's you that I want to ask. I want to be a baker. How do I be a baker? What do I do to be a baker? I want to be a baker.
Okay. If you want to be a baker, out of all these ones that is teaching us today, you can go for a class or you can register that you want to bake.
Okay. When I register, will they give me a wife? You just attack me for this event. It's like, come. Come, we'll climb stage. If you get mine, we'll climb stage. If you get mine, climb this stage. You know, sometimes you don't need to shout. You understand? When you have power, you have power. I say if you get mine, it's an order and a command. I say if you get mine, climb this stage. She climbed out. There's power. All right, DJ, you get ready for me. Ladies and gentlemen, if you know your hands are not paining you, are you sure your hands are not paining you? Join me as I make welcome Namachuka, CEO, Polka.Cakes and Confectionery. Put your hands together for her. I say get ready, your DJ, you go sit down. If I play another song. Okay, our profile. Put your hands together for her.
You give me life, it is so loud.
The more you clap, the faster she comes.
On a good day, I be alone. See what you make me discover. Girl, you don't change my persona. The revelation is
alright, I'm DJ. Hold on. Hold on, DJ.
Why?
Go back. Okay, time. I want to bring your leg come outside. Alright, before she comes up, please, if you know you paid for polo, go and take your polo. Not me go wear around for you. And also, please check your pockets. Lost but found ATM card. I no go talk the name and you know come claim them. So check your pockets. If you know you are looking for your, you know, who be that? Okay, now what will be your name? Not be I see where Victor day oh. Now I find Shuku 9 day oh. Not be in. All right, please put your hands together for Polka.Cake and Confectionaries as she takes over.
Good evening, bakers. It's evening already, you look at your time. Good evening, bakers. Good evening, bakers. Are we tired already? Please don't be tired. At least don't be tired of me. I beg you. Okay, my name is Norma Chuka, CEO Polka.Cakes in the city of Asaba. It's an honor to be here. Special appreciation to Prissy Cakes. This is my second time in Agbo. I was here Olinik's time. And it's an honor to be here again. Thank you so much for the privilege. Okay, so today I'll be teaching you how to make cinnamon rolls. Our time is fast spent, but I'll try as much as possible to be fast. So let me quickly share the recipe. Are we ready? All-purpose flour, 450 grams. Yeast, 2.5 teaspoons. Butter or margarine, but it should be a good quality margarine. 85 grams. Am I too fast? Sugar, 50 grams. 1 egg. Milk, 225 grams. Salt, ½ teaspoon. Now this is for the dough. Let me run through it again just to be sure. All-purpose flour, 450 grams. Yeast, 2.5 teaspoon. Butter, 85 grams. Sugar, 50 grams. Eggs, 1 egg. Milk, 225 grams. Okay, so now the milk is going to be liquid milk, right? Not evaporated milk, liquid milk. Salt, ½ teaspoon. Now this is for the dough. It has a filling. So the filling is cinnamon, 1 tablespoon, light brown sugar, 135 grams, butter, 57 grams. Did we get that? Kilo shele. Cinnamon, 1 tablespoon, light brown sugar, 135 grams, butter, 57 grams. Did we get it now? Thank you. One more step. It has a glaze. So we'll be using vanilla glaze. That will be icing sugar, 275 grams of icing sugar, milk, 45 grams. Is there vanilla here? Okay. Vanilla, 1 teaspoon. Are we good? It's just 3 items. Okay, icing sugar, 275 grams. Milk, 45 grams. Yes. Full cream milk, right? Then vanilla, 1 teaspoon. Okay, so the thing with cinnamon rolls, right? Everybody thinks that it's one Oyibo people matter. And I like this table. It looks clean. Yes, thank you. So it's actually preferable if you use butter, like the original butter. You know that this margarine that we are using is not butter. There is butter. And that's what is preferable that you use. I would not advise you use your margarine, like Simas and all those margarine. I don't know. You can use them, but me, I will not be able to just stand that taste, right? So, but there are margarines that are good quality margarines, you know, that you can use. Valido. There is this Adenis. I don't know if people know it here. It's a very good brand of margarine. Very nice. You can use it too. The taste is very, very subtle, very mild, and you can use that. So we'll be fast. Okay. We'll be very fast so that
All right, please check yourself also. Another ATM card, lost but found. Zenith Bank, I won't call the name. So please, if it's yours, come and meet me now before I make use of the card.
Scared. Face me. I don't think this is not going to capture it. 0. Okay, so the first thing we'll be going on in with now is the flour. So remember our flour is 450 grams. Okay, so we're going in with the flour, our salt, did you bring salt? Yes. Please hold the mic to my mouth. Thank you. Thank you.
So remember our salt is half teaspoon. So we'll just go in with half. Then we go in with our sugar. What's the quantity of sugar again? Is it 0? Is it 0? Thank you. 50 grams. Okay, so I need warm water. Now, it's a dough that we're making for the cinnamon roll. It's a dough. You know, for a dough, we need yeast. I want to be fast, so I want to use warm water so that the yeast will proof faster, right? Now, for the milk, I came to teach people cost-effective ways, right? So you know that the price of full cream milk is now something else. The liquid ones, that's what I'll prefer to use. But recently, I've learned to try to find alternatives, good alternatives, right? So you use your powder milk. If you want to make a cup of full cream milk, you just use 3 tablespoons of powdered milk in your 1 cup, and you top it up with water. You mix it, top it up with water. Don't put 1 cup of water and add 3 tablespoons. You put 3 tablespoons of powdered milk and top it up with water. That's equal to your full cream milk. Are you going to clap for me? Have you people knew that one before? Oh, sorry. I'm sure somebody didn't know, Sha. All right, so that's what's going to be our alternative. So I need water now. That warm water is okay. No. So 1 sachet of pig milk is actually 1.5 tablespoons. So we'll need to give us 3 tablespoons. That's why I'm pouring everything in. See, I'm putting pots inside my class. Hi, Jesus. Move your hand. Wait, I'll add more. I want to stir. Okay, so okay, bring it down. I need another bowl. So this is our 1 cup of milk. Okay, do we know that these measuring cups are different? Has anybody taken time to check it? So my measuring cup would have given me 200 but this is giving me 210. Mine would have given about 220 something. So I want to prove the yeast. So I'll just put a little of this milk here, and I'll add the yeast. I brought my yeast. Now, if you're doing anything that has to do with yeast, the reason I brought my yeast is because I trust my yeast. Because most of the times, those yeast that they tie in the market, you know, we don't know how long it has been opened and how long it has stayed before they sold them off. So remember, our yeast is what? 2.5 teaspoons. So I like to add a little sugar. Let me take sugar from here. So sugar speeds up the action of the yeast. This water is like it's too hot. Ah, this one is hot water. Eh. Okay, so what's left on our list? Egg, butter, any other thing? For the dough. Okay, so that's one egg. To break it here. It's too big. Is it clean? Okay. Killed my yeast. Is it working? Okay. Okay, so we're in a hurry. I just want to start mixing everything. I'll usually wait for the yeast to proof a little, but I just want to start mixing because of time. So, I want to cook this. Egg. Butter, sorry. Oh, so, it's remaining the butter. How many grams of butter? How many grams of butter? 85. All right. Who's mixing? Maybe will you mix? Is your hand clean? Okay, so we are mixing. Butter has gone in. Egg is going in. And the remaining part of our milk goes in. Okay. Lastly, our yeast. Our yeast is already proofing. So we don't need to knead it for too long. We'll just need it to incorporate it. So, so while she's kneading it, mixing it and kneading it, I think we should just prepare the filling, and someone else, the next person can start so that we can. Eh? Somebody else needs to be working. Somebody else needs to be working. I need to clean this thing so that I mix the sugar. Take a while. Yes. next, yes. Okay, so she's in the kneading process. See what it looks like. So it's a dough. Is it table? Can you vouch for this table? So while she's at it, let me just be making the filling while you put color. Yeah. So for the filling, what did we say was the filling? Brown sugar, how many? This was not good. Yes. So I already measured my cinnamon, 1 tablespoon. If you need more, if you're someone that likes cinnamon, but this is 1 tablespoon, it's just good enough for anybody. Lily's cakes and more.
Please, is Lily Cakes here? Just be getting ready. I'm calling you soon. Because the boss said her kneading had to relax for 30 minutes. Right? 30 minutes. So the process of that 30 minutes, another class can be going on. Right? Are we good? So,
so there is no process, just mix with the cinnamon and the brown sugar. We set aside. So we'll see how we're going to use it when we're ready. Please take that bowl and apply butter on it. No, continue. Apply butter on it. Okay, that's okay. I would have wanted to knead this dough for a long time so that it's, gets smooth, but we don't have the time. So we'll just allow it to rest for, let's give it 30 minutes. It's supposed to be 45 minutes, but we're in a hurry. Bring it down. If you want your dough to proof faster, you put it in a warm place. In a very warm place, it will proof faster. So while we wait, let's take a break in transmission.
please, can we clap for her? My boss, you're doing well. Asaba Connect, God bless you. Please, our sister in the house, cakes by Lily, right? My boss, give us music. She won't escape the way Poker does it.
So you won't escape. Oh, you must give us our dance step. We refuse, oh, Asaba. Better do. Thank you. There's no dumb moment to make that. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. My name is Lily. I'm the creative director of Cakes by Lily and More. I'm sorry I'm talking like this. I'm a little bit shy. I'm happy to be here. Actually, this is my first time facilitating in an event. So I hope that I would be able to impact knowledge to everyone seated here today. I used to be on that other side 10 years ago, where Dripples and Wedding World will organize an exhibition in Warri. So I'm glad that I've been able to grow, and now I'm here. So I hope that one day you would be able to grow and be here. So thank you very much. Okay, so today I'm going to be teaching you how to make Swiss meringue buttercream, also known as SMBC. Now, the Swiss meringue buttercream, I'm not going to lie, it's an expensive frosting. It's a frosting for high-end clients. But I want you guys to have the knowledge so that in case you ever have a client that wants it, you know you have the knowledge, you have the recipe, and you'll be able to work it out. Late last year, I stopped doing the regular margarine cream, shortening cream. That's what I call them because they are not really the real buttercream. This is the real butter. What we use is margarine and icing sugar. So I don't know why in Nigeria we started calling it buttercream. So it's a bit confusing. So this is actually the butter that makes it buttercream or Swiss meringue buttercream. So late last year, I stopped doing the regular one because I did it for a client, 2 tiers, and before she got to our house, the cake had crashed. So they had to bring it back, and I had to cover everything with fondant. That's a loss on my end, but I did it to please my client. So since then, I just told myself that I'm going to be going with Swiss meringue buttercream henceforth. I don't do that other type anymore. At first, I felt like, would I be able to get customers for it? But when I started explaining to people the difference between this and the other one, and I'm not going to lie, a lot of people have been able to stick with me on this. So I know some of you might be afraid and say, oh, would I get a client? Will I get a customer that would do it? Just have the knowledge. One day the customer will walk to your doorstep and you tell the client, oh yes, I can do it. But another thing you need to do is when you leave here, you have to practicalize this. Even if it's with your own cake, it's your birthday cake, or with a friend's cake, a family cake. The first time I actually did this was on my own birthday. I did it for myself last year on my birthday. So that's why I was able to move forward with it. So I'm going to call out the recipe for you. This is my intern. Her name is Sandra. She's the one that basically does all the Swiss meringue in the office. So I just teach them what to do, and I relax as a small madam. So I carried her because I haven't done this myself. I'm not going to lie. I haven't done this myself for the past 2 months. She has been the one doing this. So I brought her here so that small madam doesn't make any mistake. So you would need this unsalted butter. You can go, I use the Ambassador. The Ambassador is cheaper than President. And I got this in Lagos for, I think 4,000 naira or 4,500, but let me just say 5K, because I usually buy them in bulk and I bring them down to Asaba, because getting it in Asaba is more expensive. I buy them from Best Choice Cake Tools in Lagos. So, you know, it comes in 200 grams, but if I'm being honest, this is usually not up to 200 grams. It's usually 180 or 190. So you're going to need 250 grams of this. You're going to need 250 grams of the butter. Then for your sugar, you're going to need sugar, 1/3 cup, 2 of it. Then you're going to need eggs, egg white, 4 egg whites. But for the purpose of this training, I'm going to triple the recipe, ×3. So what I have is, for the butter, I'm going to be doing 750 grams. For the sugar, I'm sorry, I'm not a mathematician. I don't know how to do the calculation. So I'm going to say 1/3 times 6, if I'm right. So I'm going to say 1/3 cup times 6. Then for our eggs, we're going to be doing 12 eggs. No, do this thing first. You're supposed to do. Okay, so first off, we're starting with our eggs. Times 3. No, that's 12 eggs. So I'm going to be using 12 eggs. 12 eggs. But I need the egg white. Can I get a bowl to put the egg? What do you need water for? Use white now. You guys have egg? You have egg? Yes, we have egg. Please, let me look for it from you. Like how many? Just 3. When she's done, whatever is left, we just stop. When she's done, whatever is left. Okay. I need 12. 12. Sorry, let me use the mic. Okay, so sometimes personally, instead of using the 250, I usually do 220 or 230 because I just feel there's not so much difference between the 250 and the 220 or the 230. That's the outcome of the Swiss meringue buttercream. And because I need to find a balance in price, because like I said, this one it's about 200 grams and it has a particular price. But instead of me using, if I'm doing the 500 grams, I'm going to be using 2.5 of this. But sometimes I end up using just 2 to cut cost. So I hope you get it. It's not working. No, if you use them like that now.
All right. While she's doing that, I would like to appreciate our vendors of the day. Please, to all the vendors, whatever you are selling, I have 2%. Okay, whatever you are selling, the host, not be you now. The hosts have 3%, I have 2%, that's 5%. All right, among the vendors, we have TT Roses, we have Ghost Time Global, dealer in all kinds of baking equipment and general food. We have Osato Bakers Plaza. Osato Abi. Osato. Oh, Osato, I know. We have N for You Cakes and Events. We have Forerunner Business Enterprise. We have La Gracia. We have Rosy Kitchen. We have Snow Bake and AFES. That's the vendors for today. But see, this is my eyeglass, so they allow me to see some well. Mapula. They will know. I don't want them to see my eyes. If she see my eye now, she could just stand up, come deal with me. And to our sponsors, we also want to say a very big thank you to the sponsors. We have CO Lulu, we have Cheese, we have the Master Prize Group, we have Cozy Cakes, we have Cakes by Lily, we have NG Cakes and more. We have Ancient City Cake Exhibition, we have Angelic Cake, we have Olinks Cakes, we have the She, we have Sonialistic, we have the Pens, we have Cake by Newton. Please, any name I don't call, know that I'm not seeing it well because of the design, because the writing of some design, they change in our name. We have Chimax Electrical Service, we have Bliss, we have Amazing Cakes and Cutters Worry, we have Onamata Home Limited, yeah, and also Prissy Cakes. That's our host for today. So ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the show. And I promise after this, I'll go and learn baking. Me and this cameraman and DJ. At least I have many girlfriends. I can be doing free cake for them every Valentine. And before you forget this, tomorrow is going to be a great day. We'll be having fun. And we have a surprise for you tomorrow. So please, on behalf of all of us that are here, I plead with everyone to please come early. So we hit up early and go early. I know today is the first day. Most of you came late. Your sins are forgiven. Your sins are forgiven. Me number one. Okay, you number one, Abi. For those of you that came late, your sins are forgiven. But please, tomorrow, don't come late. Because there's a lot for you to learn. A lot of games, a lot of funs, dance, and also that surprise. That surprise is very, 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 very important and necessary.
Let me just pause you. Okay, so we finished measuring our egg whites and the sugar. So we're using the double boiling method, where you have a pot, water, then you put in your whatever you need to mix in it. So when you're doing this, you have to continuously stir it so the egg does not cook, because there's every tendency, is egg white. Egg white, if it meets with heat, fire, it will cook. So you have to continuously stir this so it doesn't cook. I wish we could bring the gas on the table, but I don't think we can. So we'll just do it behind. Yes, please. Okay, so do I have any question? Why that is going on? Does anybody have any question? Okay, so please, while you're whisking your egg white and sugar, you have to check if the sugar has melted, because that's the only thing you need to do. So you would raise your whisk up and touch it. So when you no longer feel the lumps of the sugar or the grains of the sugar, then you're good to go. You know that your egg white and sugar mix is done. Okay, when I was taught this recipe, I was told I was good to go, to mix this immediately. But I discovered that when I do this immediately, the SMBC doesn't come out stable. So I let this sit in the fridge, chiller, or freezer for a couple of minutes for it to cool. Okay, so while we're waiting for that to cool, I'm going to share another recipe with you. I use it for sugar seal, and I use it to make a geode cake design. I hope that's the right pronunciation. Is that the right? Okay, a geode cake design. So you would need sugar, 227 gram. You can use it for sugar seal. You can use it to make a geode on your cake. So sugar, 227 gram. Water, 57 gram. Glucose, 142 gram. Now you bring all this to a boil to 300 degrees. So you can use a non-stick pan, you can use a pot, whatever you have, it's okay. Okay, no. The mixture for the Swiss meringue is in the fridge. I need to let it cool before I can start whipping inside the mixer. Because if I do it while it's still hot and I add my butter to it, it won't come out looking stable. And there's no time. So I just want to avoid any errors because butter is quite expensive. So this one I just gave you now, I don't know the name to call. What's the name? What's the name? The thing I'm doing. I don't know the name, but I attended an online class and the person gave the recipe. She said she uses it for sugar seal. And it also works for cube. If you're doing those cake where you have to put drinks, ice cube, yes, it works for ice cube as well. I use it for ice cube, I use it for sugar seal, and I use it for geode. Now, the reason I started using this is because Isomalt is expensive. So this is a replica of Isomalt, yes. turn this back to. Okay. 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 Let me go back again on the sugar say recipe. So you need sugar, granulated sugar, your normal sugar you use in drinking gari. That's what you need. Then water and glucose, just the regular glucose for making fondant. So that's all you need to form this recipe. Now, I usually do this recipe, I just use my initiative. Are you done? What do you need? Use this, just use this. There's no time. I'm supposed to return some of these things. Do you have any questions for me? Okay, any question outside of what I'm teaching? Any question outside of what I'm teaching? You do? Okay.
Hello, madam. Please, that butter that you use, what if we did not see this particular butter? Can we use any available butter? Or must it be this particular butter?
Okay, so I'm not one of those bakers that know a lot of terminologies on cake. Even though that I've been baking for the past 13 years, there are a lot of terminologies I don't know. But I know that there's a difference between butter and margarine. There's, I think, this is, what's it? Okay, let me give it to my sister to help me.
Okay, the thing is, you are asking if you can use any other, not butter, I say the truth, is margarine. No. It won't work. Yes. There's a difference between butter and margarine. Butter is animal fat, animal base. Margarine is kind of plant, but chemically modified. So you see that it's not, the truth is that margarine is not safe for us to consume. That is all the truth. It's not very safe. It's okay, but if you have the option of choosing between butter and margarine, you take butter. If you are abroad, you will not see margarine on the shelf. That's to tell you that Nigeria is, anything goes for us. So if on the shelf, you won't see margarine on the shelf abroad. So this is what you should use if you want to get this result. But I have seen someone post, I've not tried it, using Tarona. I have seen it, I remember. I have not tried it, but maybe you can try. Of course you can try anything. Yes, you can try. She said she has tried it, it didn't work, but you can try. You know your hand might be different. You go just enter.
Another thing I want to add, please. Any butter that you see inside fridge or freezer, I know those shelves, when you go to supermarket, all those big supermarkets, it's the same with this one she's using. Do you think is that of the whole lot, this is the cheapest amongst them? This is the cheapest. Every other one, you have President, you have Oldenburger,
You have, and there are plenty with plenty names, but this is more of the cheapest of them all. So if you must do this, this is the least you can get. You understand me? Okay.
Okay, so our dough has increased. 1 to 4. Can we see it? Where is our camera? So you can see that it has increased. No time, right? So I want to just proceed. And before I put this dough in the bowl, we buttered it too. We rub butter on the bowl. The butter will help the dough to rise without sticking to the bowl. So it will give it that space and freedom to rise.
Please, CEO Josie Cake, please get ready, be coming up next. And also, please, if you know you parked your car in somebody's compound, please go and repark. You just blocked the landlord that wants to go out of his house. Please, go and repark.
Allow you to read. Oh. Okay, so I'm trying to melt the sugar, water, and glucose together. And while I'm melting it, I will stir continuously so that it doesn't burn. Oh, okay. Okay. So guys, I'm no longer on the Swiss meringue. I've left the Swiss meringue. Our mixture for the Swiss meringue, which is the egg white and sugar, is in the fridge. We're trying to let it cool down before we start whipping. Yes, no, just reduce it. So what I have here is the sugar say recipe, which contains sugar, water, and glucose. So I hope I've not been confusing you. So like I said earlier, I usually just use my initiative to test if it's ready. And how do I know is when I raise this up and it's not as watery as it looks, I know that I'm good to go. I recently just got this from the back. It's a thermometer. I don't know how to use it. I just got it. But Polkadot knows how to use it, so she's going to help me.
Bend the pan.
So the reason I'm using the thermometer is I just want you guys to know, just in case you're doing yours, so you don't burn it, so you don't underdo it. That's why I'm trying to use this thermometer, and it's just 1,800. I got it from behind, so you can learn to use it. Are we there? Okay. So I'm taking it back. 300 degree.
She needs spatula. I think it's for her. Babe, we finish. Thank you. Sorry, please, we are multitasking because we are going back to base today, right? That's why we are trying to get everything done. So the next process is to roll this. So I'll be rolling it in a triangle shape on the table. After rolling it out, I'll spread the filling. I'm explaining these processes now. In case I hand over the mic, you will know what I'm doing. So I'll spread it, apply the butter, apply the filling. We've made the filling together, so you know what I'm doing. So you just watch me do the rest and the cutting, right?
So like she said, we are multitasking because we have to go back. And I'm sorry that we were late. I had a couple of things I needed to do at the bakery before I left. So that's why we were late. So we're going to be putting our egg whites and sugar, which is for the Swiss meringue. So we are back to our Swiss meringue. Yes, it's okay. Yes. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to be moving back and forth. So please, just stay with me. Mona Noves. So remember, this is our sugar sale. I hope you remember. This is our sugar sale. So we've gotten this consistency. Left for me, I would have left it to melt a bit, but there's no time. So I'm just going to put it on this mold. This is the mold I usually use when I'm trying to do the ice cube kind of look. So this is the mold I use for it. And then you can also use this mold for chocolate. Emerald Cakes did melted chocolate a few minutes ago. So you can also use this to get chocolate blocks on your cake. Sorry. So for the sake of time, I would have allowed this cool on its own, but I'm going to put it in the fridge to fasten the process. I hope that by the time our Swiss meringue is ready, this would have solidified. Okay. I think we need a board. Put it on top of the board.